It's Tyler Anderson on the mound, and the Angels hoping to ride his left arm to a series sweep today.
Yeah, and he's thrown the ball exceptionally well all season long. ERA 3.86 for Tyler Anderson, 2-2, and the team has won 9 of 12 starts.
JP has been really locked in, especially since the start of the last homestand. Able to work a leadoff walk. Crawford, one of the higher walk rates in baseball, gets aboard right away, and here is Julio. Julio's really been seeing the ball well. He's had a terrific series defensively as well. He was magnificent in game one, not just the home run robbery. He was busy all over the place out there in center.
He rolls this one back to the mound. Anderson fires a little bit high to second. Kingery making sure that he got the out, touching the bag there. So the Angels do get the lead runner. Crawford at second base, one away.
Yeah, at that point you want to make sure you're on the bag if you're Kingery. And there's no more in that neighborhood play. Could be reviewed, so might have been off there. He sees off. He has got to go back and step on the base. No chance then at that point.
Here's Arozarena, 3 hits last night for the Mariners left fielder. Now the Mariners have now lost season-long 5 in a row. They've dropped 10 of their last 13. This is down the right field line, and a fair ball to the base of the fence. Julio looks no worse for the wear. He is flying around, lost his helmet, and he scores standing. Randy Arozarena. RBI double right away. The Mariners on the board, 1-0.
Oh, Julio getting tested straight away, and he looked great running the bases, and the Mariners will certainly take that, a run on the board early. That's a great start to this one for the M's.
He was flying, bringing home the mail, and here's Mitch Garver with a chance to drive in a run.
Arozarena's going to third, and Garver skies it in the left field. Taylor Ward's going back on it, makes the catch. And Arozarena has to hustle back to second base. So the second out of the inning is a fly out to left. So 2 down as Tyler Anderson tries to limit the damage, and Dylan Moore digs in. Pitch to Dylan Moore is swung on and missed. Strike 3, and that will end the top of the first inning.
George Kirby on the mound, only his 4th start this year. And Kirby has lost his first 3, has not quite gotten back to form after a shoulder injury. Took the first 2 months of the season away from him.
But he does have outstanding stuff. Throws 8 a lot of strikes, fastball, high percentage, about 57%, touching 98.
Swing and a miss, 97 up and in, almost losing his helmet. George Kirby with a good looking strikeout right away. I think about this series from the Angels perspective, and they're looking up at the standings right now, and they're saying, hey, we're not too far away from the Mariners. This ball is plugged out to center. Julio in front of the warning track. Angels now just 2 games behind the M's after taking the first 2 games of this series. 2 up and 2 down. 9th game for Trout since coming off the injured list. Missed about a month with a knee injury. 97 up out of the zone, and some good stuff early from Kirby. 2 strikeouts, including one to Mike Trout in a 1-2-3 first inning.
Third batter that Tyler Anderson's hit this year. Now with Williamson up there, you almost kind of expect, we've seen it in this series, the bottom of the order trying to bunt, get these guys in scoring position.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. That changeup darted off the plate. Williamson went after it. Second strikeout for Tyler Anderson. Cole Young at the plate, had a couple of hits yesterday's first career multi-hit game. Here's a fly ball out to right center field. Taylor got a good jump after it. He was shaded over that way anyway.
Runner will advance to third base, and that'll make it runners at the corners with 2 down, top of the order. Back to J.P. Crawford. Lined in the left field, right at Taylor Ward, and he'll put it away, and that will end the Mariners top of the second.
Really good first inning for Kirby.
It was fantastic. You think about his last start, he needed 30 pitches to get through that first inning. He needs just 10 to get through today's.
Swing and a miss, chasing a slider well located off the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first 4 batters for Kirby. Leadoff man sat down. Here is Chris Taylor. Strike 3 call. 97-mile-an-hour heater again. Kirby is pumping fastballs and has already struck out 4.
I really like how north and south he is, and every once in a while pops in with that slider east to west.
The 0-1 pitch to the window off. He's swinging a ground ball to short. Up with the ball, J.P. Crawford. The throw to first in time to get O'Hoppe. That's going to retire the side. 6 in a row set down by George Kirby.
Yeah, that numbers overall, an OPS of over 1,000 and 21 extra base hits.
Ground ball eats up Rengifo. Karam Neto, he's got no chance at that point. Julio is aboard.
Julio in the batter's box and ready to hit. Got the foot down for the fastball and pulls this down the left field line. He's just so incredibly strong. He hits the ball so darn hard.
Well, the Mariners with the leadoff man aboard for the 3rd straight inning. See what they can do with it. Here's Randy.
This is punished on a line to left field. It skims to the base of the wall. Julio will be held, and Randy is in with his 2nd double.
2nd and 3rd, nobody out, and Tyler Anderson in a world of trouble here.
Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Big strikeout. Tyler Anderson there, 3rd of the game.
It's Dylan Moore at the plate. He struck out his first time. It was a long at bat, but eventually Anderson got him. Here it's grounded to 3rd. Rengifo now has the runner. He tags Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez, who was off the bag, he started the run home, took a couple of too many steps, and Rengifo tags out J-Rod for the 2nd out of the inning. What a break for the Angels there.
Huge break right there.
Now it's Polanco at a base hit earlier. He's barely played against lefties this year.
The 1-2. Polanco swings and misses, and Tyler Anderson gets out of a jam here in the Mariner 3rd.
Well, George Kirby has looked great so far today. 6 up, 6 down, 4 strikeouts for George. He's been super efficient.
Strike 3 called. George Kirby collects career strikeout number 500. One of the fastest Mariners in franchise history to 500 career strikeouts.
When you look at these starts, with George Kirby coming back, and you say, okay, well, he's lost all 3 of them. But every single start so far, Aaron, he's had, a lot of good.
Dylan Moore in right field today with the sunglasses on. 2 outs. Trying to shake off a little bit of that rust, and now today looking as good as he has all year.
Swung on and missed. Upstairs, 97. Crackled it right by him. And George Kirby is on fire. 9 up, 9 down, 6 strikeouts against the Angels.
Mariners have had traffic against Anderson every inning. Already 9 at-bats with the runner in scoring position. Not a whole lot to show for it for the Mariners.
He's going to line it, and Nolan Schanuel goes up to get it. Nice play by Nolan Schanuel at first base. J.P. Crawford slams his helmet to the ground in disgust.
It's like, the next thing we need to check off, not that we wanted to, was George Kirby throwing out at the stretch. He hasn't had a base runner on all day.
So Taylor Ward stands in with Trout at first base.
Taylor Ward with a fly ball to left. That's a no-doubter. The Angels are on the board of the 4th as Taylor Ward drives a 2-run homer.
Oh, those swings, those power swings continue for Taylor Ward in that conversation for maybe the All-Star game. 18 home runs, 45 RBI now on the season. Taylor Ward crushed that one. 107.5 off the bat like Trout did. Just like that, the Halos are up 2-1. Started with Trout swing, followed by a great swing from Taylor Ward.
Mariners now have 2 on with 2 outs for Jorge Polanco. And right now the Mariners are starving for a base hit with a man on in scoring position. Now 1 for 12.
Into center field, base hit. Jorge Polanco has tied this game up. Arozarena is in. Garver pushes into 3rd. And we are right back where we started. Big base hit from Polanco.
And the Mariners needed that. And now they need another one. Runners still out of the corners for Donovan Solano.
I mean, they have made Anderson work. He's over 90 pitches here in the 5th.
Into center field, dropping, base hit. Donovan Solano has just given the Mariners the lead. 3-2 in the 5th inning. And those clutch base hits the Mariners have been looking for. They show up here in the 5th inning.
George Kirby working now with a 1-run advantage. Strike 3 called on the inside corner. He gets O'Hoppe looking with a fastball, and that is strikeout number 10 already on the afternoon for George Kirby. 1 away for the Angels here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Big bouncer Cole Young charges onto first. 2 outs.
Joe Adell with 2 homers last night electrified the crowd. Gave us some fireworks before the post-game fireworks.
Swing and a miss, chop center for strike 3, and that is strikeout number 11, 1 shy of George's career high. And he pitches through 5 innings, has given up only 2 runs.
Well, George Kirby back up on the mound for the Mariners. He's been awesome today against the Angels. Mariners leading 3-2.
He goes around. 12 strikeouts for George Kirby this afternoon, matching a career high. Here is Neto. Neto in play to right field. Dylan Moore, 2 outs. All right, Kirby 12 strikeouts. the first Mariner pitcher with 12 strikeouts against the Angels since King Felix did it. Randy Johnson, the last one to strike out 13. So that's the territory we're talking about today for George against this ball club.
Swung on, popped up. Third base, foul territory. Williamson giving it a look. Garver over as well. Williamson right there. He reaches out. He makes the catch. Stumbles and falls, but he's got it. Right at the camera well. Williamson hauls it in, and that's it for the Angels. They go 1, 2, 3 here in the 6th, and George Kirby hangs another 0 against the Angels. Trout the tying run. Kirby looking to set his career high.
He froze him. A 97-mile-an-hour bolt right over the plate. A career day. A day of pure dominance for George Kirby. His 13th strikeout.
Kirby just 2 hits allowed. Working here in the 7th. 88 pitches. He's trying to get through the 7th.
96 on the outer black, and it just continues for George Kirby. His 14th strikeout. 2 up and 2 down.
He continues to dazzle here in Anaheim. What a day it's been for George. Swung on, line drive. It's snared by J.P. Crawford on the dive. And that's it for the Angels. George Kirby goes 1, 2, 3 here in the 7th on a day where he sets his career high 14 strikeouts. Domination against the Angels here in Anaheim.
Now the 3-time MVP, the future Hall of Famer, Mike Trout, draws another mound visit. Trout has hit 3 walk-off home runs in his career, but he has not hit one in close to 10 years.
He got him. The slider puts Trout away and seals a win for the Mariners. A thriller in Southern California on a pretty historic day for George Kirby. The Mariners hang a W. They go 3-2 the final score.